No, we're going live right this second. Get the camera back. Get it back. We're going live right now. My computer's getting weird, but we got Jesse Holley's audio fixed up. We are rocking. I got Broadus's audio fixed. I got Jesse's audio fixed. Welcome to Bleav in the Dallas Cowboys, you people. Oh, wait, hold on. What do you mean, you people? Welcome in, everybody. We got some Cowboys stuff to talk about. And we need to let you know that it is brought to you by, I don't know why the power going out for 5 days means the internet sucks. Brought to you by our friends at BetOnline, your number one source for the NBA Finals and Stanley Cup playoffs. Every stat, every matchup, live odds, spreads while the games are being played. When the game's over, you can head over to the online casino, get in on a game of blackjack or poker, unwind with one of the over 150 slot games. Head to the website today. Use the promo code Bleav, BLEAV, for a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here. Hey, Jesse.
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm good. I've been out of town. I had a birthday trip, and then I didn't have power for 5 days, but we're back. We are back, and we are ready to talk about
it. How you feel? Feel a little older? Feel a little...
I tell you what, I woke up the morning of May 29th feeling very wise. Very wise and very mature.
Okay.
But then I woke up on like June 1st or 2nd, super hungover, and I didn't feel mature anymore or wise. I felt like a dumbass. But whatever.
You don't have enough gray. Like you are you graying? Like I'm like
I don't have
salt and pepper poppy over here. I'm really graying over here a lot.
Okay, see, my thing is I don't have the I just have mental health problems. I don't have like real life stress. I've never had a child or a wife. Like I don't have stuff to worry about. So I keep it not too much white, but it's coming. It's creeping. It's creeping. CeeDee Lamb's about to get all the money. Did you know that?
All the monies.
He's going to get all of the monies.
Probably within the next 48 hours.
You think so?
Yeah, so he can report on Wednesday.
Okay. Well, he can report without it. Otherwise, they're going to take money from him.
Yeah, but...
Starting tomorrow, you lose. Is it tomorrow or today? Starting tomorrow, you lose money if you're not showing up. That wasn't true. What do voluntary mean is over.
I thought Wednesday was the start of...
It might be Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Either way, in the next 48 hours, if he doesn't show up, it will cost him money. So
yeah, but you know how that works. We calculate before they can make it go away. Now you can't. They just add it into the new contract, right? So if you're down 100,000, you get 100,000 added to the new deal. But it would make sense. I mean, you now have you already had the floor. Now you have the ceiling. Now just figure out what you want to do with the furniture in between for CeeDee Lamb. The rest of these guys have already gotten Tyreek Hill and company and whatever the new money is, Waddle and all those guys. That's the floor. We have the ceiling. Now go ahead and make it right with CeeDee Lamb. It's somewhere in between there.
Yeah, the fun part is wide receivers are more diva-y than any other position. So, like, in my mind, A.J. Brown, $32 million a year. Justin Jefferson, $35 million a year. CeeDee, I don't know, 34.5, 35. Like, I don't know. I feel like CeeDee's not going to be like, yeah, get me close. He's going to be like, yeah, I will take his or more. And they're going to be like, but what about a little less?
Yeah,
so we're still going to fight this out.
I think somewhere in between 30, what do you say A.J. Brown got? 32?
A.J. Brown's 32.
Yeah,
Jefferson
somewhere in between
35.
32 and a half and 35. Like, I don't think they're not going to cap out. Like, they're not going to be a part of the resetting of the market, but they'll be in the market, right? They're like, the Cowboys have made that very clear. We're not in the business of resetting markets, right? That's been clear. So I think 32 and a half, which is damn good scratch if you ask me.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I got my first, I don't know if I can legally say that. I would like to make that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm legally allowed to talk about severances. So I forget that sentence happened or started. But I would take 32 and a half. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be good. I would take that. CeeDee Lamb will not take that. Hopefully he'll take 34.
33, 30, 34. That's fine. 33 and a half, 34 is where I think he'll end up.
Yeah, but you were a wide receiver. Is his agent going to go, yes, my guy is almost as good as Justin Jefferson? Because when I sign it, that's what we're announcing. We're announcing that my guy is really good, but he's not quite Justin Jefferson.
All right, so let's ask ourselves the question. Who would you consider a better receiver right now? Do you consider Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb the better of the two receivers?
It's probably close enough that I don't care if you make
they for their entire career. Justin's will change next year. They've had they've had the white Dak Prescott and the black Kirk Cousins, right?
That's a fake quote. It was never said.
They've had the same quarterback, what some will say, on their team. So, if what would you say? Would you say that Justin is a better receiver right now? I think as of late, I would say when it all started out, I thought Justin was the better of the two.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he got off to it. And CeeDee's career has been wonderful, but Justin Jefferson got off to a historic
And I think that's the difference. Because Justin hasn't tailed off. It's not like he's had this drop off. He had some injuries, but like he came out guns a-blazing, white hot. Yeah. And I think CeeDee came out pretty good, but he kind of he found his way. Like you always knew it was there, but for CeeDee, it was like, okay, I didn't come out like first team all pro, but I gradually made my way to the conversation because Justin came into the league and right away he was like, okay, it was like Tyreek Hill, it was Devontae Adams, it was Jamar Chase, and like he was in the conversation out the gate. CeeDee wasn't in the conversation out the gate. So if I'm the agent, I go, all right, cool. I can live with the fact that Justin Jefferson came out the gate smoking hot and hasn't really tailed off besides of injuries, then I can take 34.
Jesse, I think this one comes down to either or if you would, the hot dog or the bun.
Now this is a hot dog bun.
I think it's a hot dog too.
Yeah, it's a good hot dog bun, but I think it's a hot dog too.
It is. Can
we change our name of our show to the Hot Dog Boys? Do you think eventually they'd get mad at us and we'd get yelled at by Jones? Like you'd get a letter in the mail, get like a cease and desist. Don't call us the Hot Dog Boys.
No, if they haven't cease and desist the way y'all call him. Y'all call Steven Catboy?
I do not call Steven Catboy. Shout out to Mike White at Not To Be Trite on Twitter. You can't call people names like that. That's mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go Hot Dog Boys in the month of June. If you pick up what I'm putting down,
boys, because it's too warm and gross.
Sure.
Is that I don't know? Okay, yeah. Looks like we're the fools. Well, no, we're not the fools. We're crushing it. Life is good, dude. It's June. In June, everything is good. You can't worry about anything. We got hot dogs and buns. Second thing is that I want to talk about today is Micah Parsons.
Oh, God.
Because I don't appreciate David Moore trying to jump in and take something that we've been on this for a year, and now you want to write the article? That's not right. And the article in the Dallas Morning News was Dallas Cowboys Micah Parsons is a star. That doesn't mean he's a leader. Which par for the course also. If you're going to have the guy who's going to write articles about Cowboy players who in contract negotiations that are not positive, it's going to be David Moore. Because Jerry reads the paper. So that's where you get stuff like that. And I don't think there's anything that's breaking news in there. And I think it's okay. And I don't know why some people are just too invested, I guess, in the fan or too diehard fans that you can't be objective about what's happening in sports. I got in trouble on the internet because I was like, yeah, Micah Parsons is not a leader. Neither is CeeDee Lamb. Neither is Luka Doncic. It's fine. Boy, the Luka people came at me. They came at me. And it's okay. And you know what? Sure. Maybe if you have, like in Luka's case, right, you do have accountability. Like he will be accountable. And if leadership means balling out in the biggest situations, but I think that's just being awesome.
Yeah.
Like Kyrie's the leader of the Mavericks. And that's cool. You want the mature, level-headed. You want that guy being leader. Dak is the leader of the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. It's okay. Mike is super awesome. If it's leadership to try to do everything you can to be better at football, then he has some of that. Like in the off seasons, he goes and works with different people for different purposes. He spends his own money to get better. That's leadership. But no. Like the guy who has the poor body language and isn't very accountable all the time and isn't at the OTAs. Like you can say that you want to be, and that David Moore brought up one of these quotes. You can say, I want to change the culture and I want to do these things. Well, you're not out there and that's not really your personality. You want to change the culture by being awesome. Micah's awesome. CeeDee's awesome. Luka's awesome. Leadership stuff is hard when you're in your early to mid 20s. They could all develop into that.
Yeah. Yeah. And leadership is about development. It is. My only pushback on that from you or to you is
don't push me.
Don't say it. Don't say that you want to be a leader. Don't say that. Don't tell people the thing that they want to hear. Like if leadership is not in your DNA, that's fine. Like, and that's the thing. It's like you don't have to necessarily be a leader, right? Like we're not asking you to be a leader, but if you're saying to the public and you're saying out loud and you're saying to the masses that you want to be a leader, you want to have more energy, more positive energy for the people that are around you and the things on game day and all that kind of stuff, then we're going to hold you to that. And now if you just say, hey, my goal is to be the best football player that I can possibly be, and on Sundays and on the weeks, whatever it is, I'm just going to do my very best and yada, 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 all that kind of stuff, then great. That's fantastic. But don't verbally come out and talk about leadership and how you want to be better at leadership and you want to be a leader for this team and a leader for these guys and yada, yada, yada. And then when there's opportunities for you to showcase those things, you don't showcase them because people are going to call you to the carpet on that. And again, everybody's not a leader. Like leadership, and even for the best players, right? Because like Luka is the best player on the Mavericks, but leadership may not come natural to him. Hooping does.
He leads by getting buckets.
Hooping does, right? He's like, listen, guys, I'm going to lead on the court. Like I'm just going to go hoop. And it's okay because there are countless guys who just wasn't good leaders who can tremendously hoop. You got to just come along and this is the part about management, right? Management, their part is we can pray for that he developed leadership, or we can put guys like a Kyrie who's been in this league and who's actually gone through some things and allow him to lead while showing the young fella how to lead, or Dak Prescott. 9 years into this league, is the quarterback of the franchise and all these other kind of great things. And he's the leader of the team. And we hope through osmosis that leadership will be able to rub off on said players. Tank, whoever that is, Zach, whoever. But my only pushback is just don't say it. Don't say I want to be slim and trim but we see you at the drive-thru at Wendy's.
Sir.
I'm just saying, don't publicly tell me.
They have that really good deal for like $4. We could get like a couple of nuggets and a couple of fries and a little burger.
$5 biggie bag now. It's $5 now.
$5?
$5. They bumped it up.
That's okay.
I'm just saying, don't tell me you want to unbig back your back for the summer, and then all that you do is eat big backable stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true. But I think it's just, and I will comment on, there's something happening in the comments right now. There is news that just broke, and it appears to be true because there's already a Cowboys statement on it. So we'll go over that in a second. It's just an ego thing, though. The best players, like saying that you're also the leader, like that makes you feel good. Like it sounds like what you're supposed to be. Like, yes, I am the leader. So, yes, I am seeing this because somebody said in the comments, RIP Larry Allen. And I was just like, oh, I did not know that. And here is from the Cowboys, a statement. Larry Allen, former Cowboys offensive lineman, passed away at the age of 52. It says, Cowboys are very saddened to share that Cowboys legend, Super Bowl champ, Cowboys Ring of Honor member, Pro Football Hall of Famer Larry Allen passed away suddenly while on vacation in Mexico with his family on Sunday. Larry, known for his great athleticism and incredible strength, was one of the most respected, accomplished offensive linemen to ever play in the NFL. He was deeply loved and cared for by his wife, Janelle, whom he referred to as his heart and soul, his daughters, Jayla and Loriana, and his son, Larry. The Jones family and the Cowboys extend their deepest condolences, thoughts, and prayers to the Allen family and grieve along with the many other friends and Cowboys teammates that also loved Larry. The best effing offensive lineman I think I've ever watched was Larry Allen. And I didn't know him. I didn't like, we meet a lot of people out there. If you're at the Star and Valley Ranch a lot, I don't know that I ever met Larry Allen, but 52 is very young, and that makes me Cowboys sad.
Yeah, that's I'm like you. I've met Larry Allen a few times. Didn't know him personally, but you think as someone who just celebrated a birthday like yourself, 52 ain't far from us. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
no, no, and died suddenly. I don't know what that means, and I'm sure we'll get
Day. Um,
details at
and
some other time.
yeah, and from what I've known, Larry didn't have any health issues. Um, so to hear that he was on family vacation and it was kind of almost like a tragic situation. We don't know the details of it all. But that's man, that's sad. It's another reminder that life is very, very precious.
Do you have any other Cowboy things to get to? Because otherwise, I could use that as a transition.
Um, no.
Okay. So rest in peace to Larry Allen, and 52 is young. And I was just on my birthday trip celebrating my 40th birthday with 5 other people, 6 friends of mine. And when we got back, this is your reminder to love people, hug people, be kind to people. This is your reminder. A very good friend of mine of 25 years took his own life. What was it? I'm bad at math. We got back 3 nights ago. Uh, and he would have been, I'm 40, so he would have been 39, 38. And I guess it doesn't necessarily compare or line up with the Larry Allen situation where we have no idea what happened. I don't know if he had a heart attack. I don't know if he had a stroke. Like, we have no idea what happened yet. In this case, I do know what happened. And it sucks. So this will just be my little side quest of like mental health matters. Mental health doesn't care what you have, how many friends you have, how much money you have, all these different things. There are monsters out there that live in people's brains and they suck. And sometimes, despite trying your very, very best, the worst still can happen. And it sucks.
Yeah.
And it hurts. And it hurts lots and lots and lots of people. So just it goes, it's kind of just a little corny catchphrase, but you have no idea what anyone is going through. So be cool to everyone. I love you. Be easy. Like, I mean it. That's a very real thing. So many people out there, some like we knew, some some you don't, and just be cool.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Like, it's so hard in the real world. I didn't do enough. Like, I knew I had a friend that was struggling. And we would talk about it sometimes. But it's always like, was it enough? Was it enough? Love people too much. Reach out too much. Bother people. Let them know. Let people know that they're loved and that they matter and all of those things. Because you don't know. You don't know what people are going through. And I think that being cool to people is very important, and loving people is very important, and making sure that people know that they matter and you want them here is very important. So I lost a friend the other night, and it's incredibly, incredibly sad. And he was almost said the F word. He was a wonderful person, and I will love him forever. Rest in peace, Will, you sweet, sweet son of a bitch. And be cool to people. That's all. Rest in peace to Larry Allen and my friend Will.
And I'll add just on the tail end of that June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you're fighting those demons in your head, uh, you're not crazy. People love you. You matter. There is help. Do your very best to get help. I know sometimes people say that they can't afford it. There are ways to get it without the costs. And if those of you who can afford it, I have some people who will give for free. Um, I will pay for a session or two um, from my own pocket if that's what it comes down to. But the help is there, and I wish those that are suffering, um, because we fight the battle every single day, and it's a battle. It's a battle, and some of the most happiest, smilingest people that you see, beneath that smile is an internal battle that you have no idea about. I'm one of them. I come off to be happy and smiley, but beneath that smile, there is a fight. There is a fight. And so, RIP to Will. Did not know Will, but I know you, and I love you. Um, RIP to the Larry Allen family, and to those who are suffering in silence. Um, I know Jeff has always opened his door to people. My door has always been open to people. Again, this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So, fellas, sometimes we have to tuck our pride and tuck our muscles away and say that I need help. So,
yeah. So there's your Cowboy news of the day, guys, with a 5-minute sidebar. And so, yeah, and I leave you with the same quote that we do every time, and a reminder today, more than most, that they're not just words. I really, really mean it. Remember, you have no idea what anyone's going through, so be cool to everyone. I love you. Be easy.
eliminate the contingencies.